I just don't have the energy for this. I am unsubscribing from this drama.
8 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter of game 3. 4 seconds. Ionescu will heave and hit! And hit! Sabrina Ionescu with the biggest shot in Liberty history!
The angels are here.
Come on, Sab. Come on, Sab. Oh my God! Holy shit, Sab! That's my fucking Chem Lab partner in high school. Let's go, Liberty, baby!
Played in the last minute like you were trying to prove a point. That was just a great all WNBA second team performance. Played in the last minute like you were trying to prove a point. That was just a great all WNBA second team performance. That's it.
The angels are here.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. Let's talk about this, man. Sabrina Ionescu, man. This was I'll call her Sabs. Sabs went off, man. She had a Kobe-esque game tonight here in the WNBA Finals Game 3. New York had to come back in this one. Minnesota was in firm control, but then the Liberty came back, made it a close game, and then Sabrina started to get some clutch shots. Now, Stewie deserves a lot of credit because Stewie had an overall good game. I think she had like 30 points in this one. She was in complete savage mode the entire night, and it looked like, because here was the weird thing about this game, though. Here was the really weird thing about this game. We saw that Sabrina had a zero. You know, she had a zero. Like, I remember when I saw her stat line, she had like 0 points through the first 2 quarters, and I was like, oh no, she's having another one of these games, man, where she just did not decide to show up. But she got it in that second half, and Sabrina went off. She went cooking. She got a big 3 to make it 77-73, and then she got the ether shot when it was tied at 77. Really bad defensive setup from Cheryl Reeve. Now, Sabrina did make a logo 3 here, and, you know, you can't account for logo 3s like that, but at the same time, man, I thought that was bad coaching from Cheryl Reeve, who has gotten exposed to me in these WNBA finals at least 3 times in this series. I've seen her do something bad with her coaching setups, and she's just getting out coached by Sandy Brondello right now, and I'm going to be real with y'all. You know, I know some people was rooting for the Lynx and stuff like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. In this series, man, I really felt like, and this is just me saying this, you know what I'm saying? This isn't something where I think it's like really what's happening here, but I felt like personally, and this is, like I said, again, this is me personally saying this, I felt like this series should have been over tonight. If it wasn't for Thursday's blunder, this series should have been a sweep. It should have been over tonight because the Liberty are clearly the better team. They're clearly the better team. Now, the Lynx are very talented. I like the Lynx. But they are clearly overmatched in this series. Phoebich and them, they're just too much. Jonquil Jones. It's a matchup nightmare. And I think the Liberty figured some things out after game 1. I just see that in the last couple of games, they look a little bit more comfortable. This might have been the hardest game they had to go get because you're on the road. It's game 3. It's tied. The series is tied. Now you're kind of playing with house money right now because obviously you don't really want it to get to game 5, but at least you got game 5 in your crib. But you kind of really don't want to like play with fire though. You want to have a chance where you can close this out in game 4, but at least they got game 5 at home. So had the Liberty lost this one and you got game 4 in a row where everyone in the arena is like, we're going to win a championship tonight, you wouldn't have want to been in that spot. Right there. So they took back control of the series that they had lost at the game 1. And they did it. And again, Sabrina Ionescu, man, went full Kobe mode here. And this was and she's one of Kobe's disciples. Her and Caitlin Clark. I'm going to do a video with her and Caitlin Clark. I might do it tomorrow where I'm going to talk about how I believe they could still be teammates in the future. Now, another thing that I want to talk about too, let's talk about this before we end the video and, you know, talk about Sabrina and everything that's going on with this game tonight. Satou Sabally is a free agent and she's a former Oregon Duck. I've been saying it. I think she may end up going to New York. She knows this is a team that could probably win another title next year. I think Satou Sabally might end up there. She might end up there. The other 2 teams that she could obviously end up at is Chicago and Indiana, but I honestly think she's going to end up being with her sister in New York. I think she's going to go up there, and if she goes there, bro, Sabrina might be playing with the Liberty for a while, and that's why I got to make that video tomorrow talking about that, because I know a lot of Fever fans had their eye on Satou Sabally, but I believe that if she goes to New York, she extends the championship window that they have, because Breanna Stewart is just turning 30, but she still has some time left before, you know, she's really, you know, kind of not the same Stewie that we've been seeing. So it's going to be pretty interesting, like what we see from this. So but Sabrina tonight went full Kobe mode. That was crazy what we were seeing. Like, she literally, like, Ruko, I loved his call on here too, man. His call was money on this. I know sometimes Ryan Ruko can be very annoying, but this dude's call was unbelievable. The way his voice kind of scratched, bro, at the end of that call, it was crazy. It was the biggest shot in New York Liberty history, because I think that shot won them the finals. I think the Lynx are dead now. They're going to fight, but I think they're dead now. Like, this is one of those shots that it just, you felt like that shot won the series, bro. Like, it was just, at this point, it's just a wrap, right? Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, you just know this is it. This is it. Like, she eated them. She eated them tonight. And I think it did. I think for the Liberty, because they've been trying to get over this hump for so long with this team, this was the type of shot they needed. This is the type of shot that they needed. Sabrina needed to be the one to do it, because she is the franchise player. You could say Stewie is too, but like, she is the face of the franchise. She's the one that they drafted. And she needed to have a signature moment in these finals, and that was her signature moment right there. You know, what the Liberty should do in Game 4 is get these girls off the floor. Get these girls off the floor. You know what I mean? Get these girls on up out of here. Don't give them any sign. But it's going to be a tough Game 4, because the Lynx are still at home. The crowd are still going to be fighting for them. And it could still go to Game 5. It could still definitely go to Game 5 on Sunday night. So we'll see what happens on Friday. It's going to be a crazy, 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 man. But Sabrina Ionescu, I call her the original Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark came after Sabrina Ionescu. You know what I mean? Like, Sabs is here. Like, Sabs is the original Caitlin Clark. And the thing that helps Sabs, and this is what I want to see from Caitlin too, the vertical leap is what she's worked on mainly in the offseason. I see that she worked on that, her vertical leap. And that shot that she had, she shot that thing like a man. She got a lot of ground. It's helped Sabrina a lot this year, man. That's why she's been a much better player this year. But good stuff right there, man. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below, man. And I will actually have this. I'm going to have all of the final games on my Patreon. I got the first game up right now. Y'all can check it out. Link is in the description box. I'm going to have this game up a little later, maybe later this week. I'm going to have that game up, so you can go to my Patreon and watch these games. You can also pay for the collection that they're going to be in, or you can pay for the games individually as well. So, and if you want to donate to the channel, I got a Cash App. My Cash App name is $Sack Exchange. I got a PayPal. You want to donate through PayPal, click the link in the description box so you can go to PayPal. If you want to donate to Bitcoin, scan the QR code that you see on the screen. And if you just want to pay through YouTube with this YouTube Super Thanks, you could also pay that way as well. And for those of you that cannot pay, you can do something for free. You can go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe. Y'all, thank y'all for watching this one. Track and Ace.